Hello, I'm children's author Michael Rosen, and I'm going to read you some wacky stories. I've teamed up with Wacky Warehouse to find the country's best young authors. We had some fantastic entries that were really creative and original. I chose my favourite, and the public then voted for their Wacky Wordsmith winners. So, shall we read the first story? Great, here we go. This one is called My Fish Friends and is written by Rowan Gartell, aged 4. I went under the sea and met a red fish called Goldie. He had multicoloured scales and gold eyes. Goldie liked to eat apple seeds, but didn't like seaweed. It made him feel sick. Goldie's best friend is called Sharky. He's a baby shark with sharp teeth. He likes to eat Wacky Warehouse chips and sweet corn. On Saturday, the fish friends like to go to the Wacky Warehouse under the sea. They play in the bubble pool and slide down the slippery water slide. Goldie let me ride on his back, while Sharky chased us in the bubble pool. Goldie and Sharky became my best fish friends ever. And every Saturday I go under the sea to play all day in Wacky Warehouse. Oh, what a fantastic story, what a wonderful tale. Shall we hear the next one? Yes, let's. This one is called The Creepy House, and it's written by Emma Holland, aged 7. Wendy and Wesley dressed up like haunted house characters in a movie. Then Wendy found something that was very, very magical. It was a magic wand. She waved it and then found herself in a very creepy house with Wesley. The house was very old, with cobwebs and layers of dust everywhere. Wesley found a book which he thought was useful to keep. They wandered around the house from room to room, and then Wendy suggested separating so that they could explore on their own, meeting back at the entrance in 1 hour. Wendy went into a room, switched the light on, and found she was in the dining room. Suddenly, she felt a chilly draft and saw a ghostly figure that looked like Wesley. Wesley was waiting for her. Wendy said she saw a ghost that looked like Wesley. Wesley broke out into a sheepish grin and said that it was him. The book that he found contained instructions for dressing up as a ghost, which he decided to follow to make Wendy believe that the house was haunted. Both decided they wanted to go home. So Wendy waved her magic wand and instantly they were transported home. But little did they know, a ghostly figure peered out from an upstairs window of the house, wondering if they would ever return. Oh, wow. Another fabulous fable. Yes, oh, I love that bit there. Wondering if they would ever return. Woo! Who wants to hear the next story? Are we up for it? Yes, Wendy and Wesley, good. This one's called A Lesson Learned and is written by Chloe McElwraith, aged 9. Once upon a time, Wesley and Wendy went out trick-and-treating on their street, which has lots of houses. So when they were out getting lots of colourful sweets, they discovered a strange-looking house. They had never seen it before. They thought it might be a good idea to knock and see if anyone was home. As they did that, the door suddenly creaked open a little. They decided to peer inside and see if anyone was home. Wendy thought that she had seen an old woman, so her and Wesley went inside, but as they did, the door slammed shut. Bang! Wesley pulled the door with all his strength, but it just wouldn't open. Then Wendy spots an old key which was covered in cobwebs. She ran over to the door to unlock it, and it worked. They ran straight home and agreed to never go in a house again without knowing what's inside or being invited. Yes, another great story. And finally, the lovely fans over on the Wacky Warehouse Facebook page created this very special story. Once upon a time, Wendy and Wesley went to the seaside on the hunt for some hidden treasure. They dug a very deep hole, then suddenly stopped in awe as they had discovered a hidden castle full of ball pits and slides. They took off their shoes and didn't care that they had odd socks on, and they promptly dived in with happy looks emblazoned on their faces. They had reached the magical world of the Wacky Warehouse. Oh, what lovely stories. Oh, we have some very talented Wacky Wordsmiths out there, so thank you very much indeed for sending all these in. Thank you again. Bye for now.